This is a story about cormorants and mergansers that I saw on Lake Padden in Bellingham, Washington. I was sitting on this bench looking out at the lake. There's a lot of bird activity, a lot of different birds this time of year. I think maybe there's a fish release from Lake Padden or from the Lake Padden Creek, but there's herons and there's coots and there's cormorants. Um, who are really an interesting bird with a long history with human beings uh, that I read a little bit more about after I saw what I'm about to describe. Anyway, there's also these mergansers, white-bodied mergansers, and they were both gathered in large groups on the day that I was sitting on this bench. So anyway, I'm looking out and I'm hearing all this noise. I'm seeing all these splashes, and it's kind of frenzied activity. I think maybe there were fish coming out of Lake Padden Creek that were in this stream, and the cormorants were all in a big group, but I'd never really seen them in a group of 60 to 80 birds before. It was my first time. So anyway, I'm watching them, and they're very active and they're bouncing about. Some are getting fish, some are just kind of flapping their wings. And as you know, cormorants don't have the same amount of oil on their wings as other birds, and so they tend to clear the excess water. But they're all in this Lake Padden originated stream, just kind of marching, pacing across the lake in some almost ritualistic bird-like behavior. And as I looked across the lake where they were headed, there was a smaller but similar group of these mergansers kind of starting to imitate this same type of splashing behavior as the cormorants were engaging in. And so I'm watching the two birds start to converge on one another. They're both diving ducks as far as I know. Cormorants are excellent swimmers. I think that mergansers are probably pretty good swimmers as well, though they're not as sizable as cormorants. And so, I can hear them and the lake feels alive. And here we go. The orchestra music builds. What's going to happen when they meet? Well, here they come. Here come the mergansers. And they just merge right in with the cormorants, and they all kind of swim together to the other side of the lake. And that was my day.